Oh my god. These people aren't doing very good.
Take a breath for a minute, my son, and listen to this old man. My father, Riccardo Conti, was a great man, a consigliere. All of Sicily feared him. His brother, Giovanni Conti, was all just empty talk, a clown who never did anything except write stupid poems. But who do you think is remembered in my homeland now? In my native Messina, one of the streets is named after the poet Giovanni Conti. Riccardo was forgotten a few months after his death. I refused to suffer the fate of my father, so I wrote a book, the story of my life. But when I finished the novel and gave the manuscript to my grandchildren, those jerks didn't read a single page. That's when I realized it. If you want to be remembered in America, you have to make a movie. We hired professionals and turned the books into a script, and it turned out just fine. Now I want you to make a film with it. I'm willing to give you $1 million to cover the costs. You'll see this film will make a name for everyone involved. What do you say? Can we help each other?
Let's do it. Head of the Mafia family. The Sicilian Tiger. By Vincenzo D'Ambrosio.
Once upon a time in Sicily, there lived a boy named Alberto. He was the son of Colombino Conti, a fourth-generation mafioso, a king of thieves known throughout Italy. Alberto had no fondness for this life. Everything was given to him upon a silver platter, like he was a helpless woman. He knew he wanted to build his own happy life for himself. He would step out of his father's shadow and make his own dreams come true. He would go to America. One night, Alberto threw a bunch of grapes into his travel bag and ran away from his parents' house. He grabbed the oar he'd carved from an olive tree and jumped into a gondola. Few would dare to take the voyage to America alone in such a modest craft, but Alberto was brave and full of purpose.
I literally don't think that's possible. I don't... That would take you, like... 8 months? By oar? Boat? Gondola? It was 4 months, right? For, like, the fucking pilgrims and their goddamn big-ass ships. I don't think he's making it. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh well. It's a movie, yeah. I could always think, is this a comedy? Action detective drama. It'll be fine.
After a week of sailing, he arrived in New York and got himself a job at the port, but he wouldn't be a Conti if he had the sense of adventure. One day, Alberto saw 5 scoundrels with pistols robbing a guy on the street. Alberto stood up for him and fought off the bandits with his bare hands. It so happened the poor fellow was no ordinary passerby, but the son of Dale Scrugio, the mafia boss who controlled half of New York. In gratitude, Scrugio took Alberto under his wing and educated him in the local customs. Over time, they started trusting him with the most delicate of tasks. Alberto proved himself strong, courageous, and quick-witted. Scrugio often said of Alberto, "It's a pity that my son isn't more like his friend." One day at a city dance, Alberto met a girl named Charissa. Alberto liked her smile and invited her out for dinner. It wasn't until their third date that Alberto learned that Charissa was the daughter of none other than Benjamin Desmond, the head of the rival family, the one who controlled the other half of New York. But Alberto wasn't afraid of Charissa's father. He would not meet her secretly like a schoolboy. He wanted everyone to see that he and Charissa were in love. Desmond quickly learned of his daughter's adventures and became furious. He struck Charissa and growled through his teeth, "You will marry my business partner, Bancho Kruger, or you will die." At the next Mafia meeting, he delivered his competitor an ultimatum. Scorgio, hand over your pup Alberto or you will not regret it. But Scorgio would not betray Alberto. The boy had become even dearer to him than his own son. Instead, he hid the boy away in the abandoned house on the outskirts of the city. You must abandon this place forever, he said, and never return. Alberto nodded gratefully and hugged Scorgio goodbye. Don't worry anymore about Alberto, Scorgio said in his next meeting with Desmond. I've taken care of him. To this, Desmond replied, I hope that means that you killed him. You know what I do to people who disappoint me. But Alberto couldn't live without his beloved and decided to take Charissa with him. He made his way to the Desmond estate and broke into the mansion. The guards were armed with blades, but his fists were all he needed. He freed his beloved, and later that same day, Alberto and Charissa were on a train to Mexico. Desmond soon discovered that his daughter had run off with Alberto. Just as I thought, he hissed. Scorgio tricked me. You have only yourself to blame, old man. Late that night, Desmond and 10 henchmen surrounded Dale Scorgio's house and opened fire with triple-barreled guns. A hail of bullets turned the guards to mince meat, killed the servants and even Scorgio's son. But by some miracle, Scorgio himself survived. He managed to grab a gun, killed one bandit with a well-aimed shot, and barricaded himself in a bedroom. Desmond ordered the mansion burned. Scorgio choked and succumbed to the smoke as the flames engulfed the building. When Alberto learned that Dale Scorgio had been killed, he clenched his fists so tight that he left bloody marks on his palms. That evening, Alberto kissed Charissa goodbye and returned to America to get revenge on Desmond. Back in New York, Alberto spoke to a gardener who saw what had happened that night. He compiled a kill list, each of Desmond's henchmen involved in the raid. Oh my God. Alberto went from one mobster to the next, taking their lives. He stabbed Fat Sam in the eyes with his throwing knives, plunged a dagger into Skinny Tom's belly, shot Lanky Phil in the head with a pair of revolvers, and threw a garrote around Shorty Winnie's neck. Our hero became as death itself. Before the gangsters could reach for their guns, they were already dead on the floor. No one compared with Alberto in precision, strength, or speed. Alberto made his way to the Mafia leader's lair, where he found Desmond and he'd taken a hostage. Charissa, the poor girl, secretly followed her beloved to New York. Her father put a revolver to his daughter's head. Surrender, Alberto, or you alone will be to blame for her death. Alberto slowly raised his hands, but at the final moment pulled the trigger and fired at the chandelier above Desmond's head. The bullet, an explosion of sparks, ricochets and hits Desmond right in the temple. Charissa was saved. Finally, the surviving members of both clans came to Alberto with an offer. Signore Conti, you are the most worthy of men among us. Be our boss. Let us unite and become stronger than we ever have been before. After some thought, Alberto agreed. He united the clans and made the New York family the most powerful syndicate in all of America, and Charissa Desmond became his wife. So what do you say? Impressive, right?
We will release this film within 1 year with a prominent actor in the title role.
I hope I live that long. I'd like to see my film before I leave this world. Please don't disappoint this old man.
We're so back! Yes! We're so fucking back! Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah! Fine, goes, thank you. What do you mean he couldn't make the boat trip? He's the Sicilian tiger, Pippa. Of course he can make it. Careful you don't get your spaghetti spilled saying such things. Capiche? Capiche? Comprende? Rigatoni? Pasta? Rigaletto? Eh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Kind of scared that Don will get you if you screw this up. We're not gonna screw this up. We're not gonna screw this up. This is gonna be the greatest film we've ever fucking released. Do you understand me? Do you fucking understand me? This is it. This is fucking it. We're so fucking in right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, low bar, but okay. Listen, this is what's gonna bring us back from bankruptcy. This is what's gonna bring us back from the edge, chat. We've stared over the edge of the world, all right? Like a fucking flat earther in Antarctica, all right? We went all the way to the fucking edge. And we're coming back from it. And we know the secrets. We know where Gartha is. We know what the CIA is hiding. We know what's really fucking going on here. And we're gonna fucking send it, publish it, make it into the greatest fucking movie. All right. Oh my god. Let's get all the best people we can. Well, we just need one movie. Thank you. Cement shoes. Sizes are flexible, Pippa. Oh, whatever.